Peeing in the shower. It's one of those things that we all do, but we never want to talk about. It's considered taboo. However, as of recently, we've been making steps forward on issues such as this. We're re-examining these long-held taboos and finding them less and less relevant. Today, it's considered a very surface-level taboo. Like, yes, don't bring it up in your job interview, but it's not breaking new ground to mention that we all pee in the shower. We've come far as a society, accepting peeing in the shower as normal, but what about if that shower is a public shower? Public showers are used in many different situations, such as shared living spaces like dorms or apartments, and places you need to clean yourself off before entering, such as pools or hallways. For many people, the only shower they have access to is a public shower. So why should they be denied the privilege of peeing in the shower? I wanted to do some data collection from the public before and after they fully understood the situation. So I knocked on some of my fellow university peers' doors to get their initial opinion on peeing in a public shower. All right, are we recording?
Yep.
Okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi, yeah, can we just ask you some questions real quick?
Do I know you?
Hi, I was just wondering if I could talk to you a bit about a project that I've been working on. No, wait, Grace, no, Grace. Hi, sorry, yeah, real quick, do you think we could just, ask you some questions?
How'd you get in?
Yeah, the door was just unlocked. Yeah, no, it was just unlocked when we came here. Do you think it's morally acceptable to pee in a public shower?
No, I don't think so.
No. No.
Elaborate.
No, it's a stupid question. What do you mean?
Why would I do that?
Just as expected, the interviewees were initially opposed to the idea. So, I made sure that beforehand, I had gotten some information from someone who knew what they were talking about. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Do you think we could ask you some health-related questions?
Yes.
Do you think we could come in your room?
No.
Now, Alex, what classes are you taking this semester?
I have chemistry, biology, and human anatomy.
Human anatomy. That's the one where you study the human body, right?
Pretty much.
Have you guys covered human excretion?
Not yet.
Do you understand human excretion?
Yeah.
I'm talking like piss and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me, do you know what % of pee is water?
Not exactly.
It's 95%.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy?
Well, not really.
Now tell me, if something's 95% water, wouldn't you say it's pretty safe?
Well, not exactly, because if you have a small...
Having confirmed the contents of pee with Alex, someone very well versed in the human body, we revealed this information to our interviewees to see if it would change their minds. Did you know 95% of pee is water?
So?
Human pee is 95% water. Now, isn't that absolutely insane?
It's crazy.
It's crazy, isn't it?
Yes.
Now, doesn't that change your opinion on peeing in a public shower?
No.
Did you know that 95% of pee is water?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, I knew that.
You knew that 95% of pee is water?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but when you think about it, isn't it pretty crazy? Because it's 95% is just the water, so the water it all just goes down the drain.
What about the other 5% though? Don't you have to worry about that?
The what?
The other 5%.
The what? As you can see, it's only 95%
I do
water.
not care.
It's not. No, Grace, please, Grace.
The issue with a small sample size is it can often lead to low statistical power in your data. This means that the views expressed in your study aren't necessarily representative of the larger population. Say, for example, you choose 5 Canadians off the street. What are the odds that 5 of them are liberals, or conservatives, or have committed tax fraud for the past 3 years and are shredding legal documents every day? In order to mitigate this, you need a larger sample size in order to increase the statistical power of your data.
After taking what Professor Max said into consideration, I decided we would do a survey of a larger group of people. We printed out some ballots for people to vote with about whether they thought peeing in a public shower was morally acceptable. We slipped these under some doors and then sat back and let people submit their votes.
You can't always trust a public survey. There's a term we use in the business called public influenced bias, where people, when answering the questions, will not fill in the answer they believe is correct, but what they think people will believe is correct. This is also known as the family feud issue.
Unfortunately, with inconclusive results from our survey, we can't say for certain whether or not it's morally acceptable to pee in a public shower. But that's okay. And the reason is that if you did this same study 20 years ago on just normal peeing in a shower, I'm sure you'd get the same results as we did today. It's only a matter of time until peeing in a public shower is a taboo no more.
As expected, the interviewees